A few years ago, I was mindlessly scrolling through Instagram when I kept seeing something pop up on my friends' feeds. At first, I couldn't quite pronounce it. The Anagarama, the Enneagram, wasn't quite sure A, how to pronounce it, and B, what exactly it was. Later, I found out that it was pronounced the Enneagram and that it was some sort of personality assessment. Looking back on that time now, I realized why I somewhat dismissed this tool. Because A, I found it on Instagram, and B, it was kind of cutesy, kind of funny, kind of memey, right? There was a lot of memes out there on the different Enneagram types, and I didn't quite take a whole lot of stock into it. Although I did participate in it. I took one of the online quizzes, found out my type, and engaged in the Instagram conversation on the Enneagram. But here's something curious that happened. As I started to learn much more about the Enneagram, I realized that it was so much more than just an Instagram fad, and it was definitely a lot more than just a personality assessment. Now, there are a ton of really valuable personality assessments that can help you in your personal and professional life. Great examples are DISC, StrengthsFinder, as well as Myers-Briggs. But the Enneagram is just a little bit different than the rest, and here's why. The Enneagram unlocks and uncovers our greatest fears and desires. And I know you wake up every morning and think, golly, you know what I really want to think and talk about? My greatest fears and desires. That's what I want to explore. For that reason alone, it's clear that once you get past the surface of the social media aspects or definitions of the Enneagram, that a lot of people don't necessarily dive into the tool and the strategies that the Enneagram provides for us. After all, again, who really wants to talk about their greatest fears and desires and what motivates them to do the things or say the things that we say and do? So today, I want to give you 3 facts about the Enneagram that you may not know. Fact number 1, the Enneagram has a ton of history. It's not just a social media fad or something interesting and upcoming that's on the internet. The Enneagram is not just some internet fad or some Instagram meme competition, but it actually has roots dating all the way back to 600 BCE. For literally hundreds of years, individuals from all different walks of life and all different professions, psychologists, neurologists, historians, sociologists, have all had their hand in shaping and creating what we now know as the Enneagram. And that leads me to fact number 2. The Enneagram is based in brain science. Now, as the Enneagram was being developed, we didn't fully know the capacity of our brain, and we certainly didn't know a lot about neurology, or as much as neurology as we now know. However, as the Enneagram was being developed, and as it was being tested, and as neurology started to teach us more about how our brains process emotions, feelings, and motivations, all of that neurology lined up exactly with what the Enneagram was speaking about. Not only is it a tool for your own self-exploration, but it is a tool to get to know your family better, to get to know your coworkers better, and to really develop strong relationships both personally and professionally. And fact number 3, the Enneagram is a multifaceted tool. If you're not already familiar with the Enneagram, I'm going to drop some links in the description to help educate you as to what the Enneagram is and how you can access it. And make sure that you hit subscribe, because coming up soon will be more videos about the Enneagram and how you can use it to speak up your story and get yourself off of mute. I'm looking forward to delivering great content on the Enneagram, as well as confidence, communication, and storytelling. Until next time, we'll see you soon.